We are back. Today we have got some Beaver Watch. We've got the BVU Navy team's Division D Finals game. They have been on a very good season this season, and we are currently going up against SPU, St. Peter's University Peacocks, tonight. We're going to be looking forward to today's game. We're going to be starting very soon. Looks like our first map, it might be Lijiang. Not sure. We still have not gotten confirmation from the teams, but that is what the lobby is currently set to. So we will see very soon. But yeah, the game's gonna start soon. We're hoping that it's gonna be good. Going to throw y'all an intermission for now. Alrighty, it looks like both teams are ready, so we are going to be getting into the game. It is confirmed. First map is going to be Lijiang.
Now arriving at Lijiang Tower.
So coming into Lijiang Tower, we have got our regular lineup of Jupiter, Game Worm, Zeppy, Wax Chunk, and Aseni. And then for SPU, they have got Fury, Celeste, Cilantro, Motto, and Someone.
Ready for battle.
Alrighty, getting into the game here. Looks like we have got Game Worm on the Orisa, Jupiter on the Moira, Zeppy on the Juno, Wax on the Sojourn, and Aseni on the May. So it looks like we have a bit of a slow opener with us not deciding whether or not we're going white or main. Looks like we did end up going white side because they had the main bridge side kind of locked down already. We have got the Doomfist low, but he's going to get healed up. He is indeed. It looks like they have a Sombra. That's going to cause some problems there. Genji is deflecting down into that white room. Looks like they're making entry with our tank here walking in. We've got the wall on the Doomfist, but he does get out with his leap. We got Wax getting some good damage on that Doomfist. He is forced into his block. He's looking pretty low. Aseni does go down, but we trade the support, or we trade the Genji for it. Looks like our Wax is also down, so we are down both support. It's just tank and both supports, and we are forced back on that. We are forced completely out of white room, and we're going to have to reset and re-engage. Now we do see ourselves walking back up through white room. We got a pick on the Sombra, pretty good pick there. And we also get a good pick on the Genji. We force that Doomfist to ult. Our very own Aseni is brought down, but we do pop our Moira ult. And we also see a pretty good ult there from Game Worm, and that is their team down. It is just the Juno. So almost a TK. Looks like their Sombra is going up onto white room. Got Aseni locking down the bridge side, with the rest of them fighting down on main. We do see their Juno ult go out along with the other DPS ults, those being the EMP and the Blade. So we do see that getting a TK. It makes sense that was 3 of their ults. They are currently down every single ult they have. They have got nothing. We ourselves have 2 right now, very close to a 3rd. We've got that freeze. We've had it for a little bit. I'm hoping to see that freeze come out. One second, I need to deafen on Discord real quick. So we do see entry. We see Aseni getting a pick on the Sombra, and we do see it go out. And it forces them completely off. And a good pick on the Doomfist there, along with Jupiter getting a pick on Celeste. Sombra, looks like Sombra gets out, and the supports just throw themselves off the map to try and reset faster, just die out. Now, we are currently holding at 60 versus 95, so if they get a TK, that could be the end of the game. Looks like Gameworm is holding a little bit separated from the rest of the team. But he does come out and reconnect on point. Now, he does go up after that Sombra, allowing the team to fight up onto main, giving them that space. Once again, pushing back onto point. We see the Juno go out. We do see Wax and Asini fighting in it. We do see both tank ults go out. The Orisa ult, I'm assuming, just trying to keep them off point. There is the Brig ult. It takes down our very own Wax. We see Zeppi and we see just the tank and one support here trying to fight, trying to hold on. I'm assuming just trying to bide for time until someone else can get back. We see Asini on the Symmetra to maybe try and TP on to get time, but will they be able to make it? Ah, they do it just too late to be able to make it on. But even if they had made it on, we did see that Juno come out, so they would not have been able to do much there. So that is an unfortunate loss of our first point, 0-1. We see Asini going back to the Mei. And we see essentially the same team comp from SPU as well, except for Cilantro switching out the Sombra for a Reaper. And right as soon as I say it, there goes Celeste swapping onto the Cassidy. Now we see them fighting up in the main area that most fights do take place on Control Center. We're fighting for this hallway. Asini is forced into their cryo and does make it out alive. We see Wall go out. Reaper TP back, uses his second utility to Wraith out. We see Asini walls off the Doomfist and tries to kill him, but can't solo the Doom. Now we do see a good pick from Zeppi on Cilantro, and we see an ult cancel on the Cassidy. We also see our very own Moira ult go out. Looks like we use that speed ring to try and force up onto point. The Doomfist is separated. It gets walled off. He dies for it. They're down to tank right now. We do see our Wax go down to Cilantro, and Celeste gets both supports. We see the Freeze go out along with our tank ult. It gets a lot of utility, but we can't do much with it because those were the only two people on point. So we did use two ults there and lost the fight. We have two and about 50% on another one, but they currently have 3, going to get 4 by probably the start of this fight. We see our wall go out, separate the Reaper. Reaper ulting in back, gets Wax. The Meteor Strike from that Doomfist gets Asini, and Gameworm goes down to the Brig. So that is 3 of theirs. We see Gameworm switching it up, going onto the Mauga. Must not have been feeling he was getting much utility on the Orisa. Charges onto point, 99-99. We see the Cass ult go out, takes down Gameworm. It is just Zeppi on point, trying to stall for time. Playing Ring Around the Rosie, goes down. So that is second point. And in the best of 3, that is their map. So map 1 does go to SPU. We do see a Moira play the game from Jupiter here.
There is pride before the fall.
Definitely one of the Moira plays of all time. But yeah, that is first map. Going to throw y'all. Realize I was muted there. But yeah, that is first map. Gonna throw y'all on an intermission screen for now, and I will get back to you once we get into the next map. Coming back from intermission just for a second to say that Restream is being restreamed. So currently I do not have a chat, or at least not the full chat, so I can't really see YouTube. I have Twitch pulled up on my phone currently, so I will be able to see Twitch chat messages, BVU Esports on Twitch. You would know because you're here. And then we also have a YouTube channel. We have, I believe it's also just BVU Esports on YouTube. We do live streams there, and we also upload the VODs from our Twitch. So yeah, if you're wanting to watch more stream VODs, you can always go back and watch those if you're looking for Beaver content. All right, going back on an intermission. Alrighty, both teams are ready, so we are going to be getting into the game. Second map is going to be Midtown, and SPU has decided that. 1 second, let me make sure. Yep, SPU has decided that they are going to be going defense first. Now, Midtown is a map that our Beavers do enjoy playing on. So hopefully we'll be seeing a good performance out of them tonight. Looking at Twitch chat, looks like we have got a SPU fan in the chat tonight. Always happy to see. It's always nice to see people coming and interacting with streams, whether or not it's for their school. Now we do see a pretty regular comp for from our Beavers here. I know Gameworm does enjoy playing Hog on Midtown, and for SPU, looks like they are running on the defense. Someone is playing Sigma, Motto on the Juno, Cilantro on the Torb, Celeste on the Hanzo, and Fury on an Ana. Looks like someone is playing very far up just for an initial rock out, and then they back up again. Now we do see our Hog forcing up under bridge. We do see that Vortex go out, looking for a hook, can't find it, backs up into side room, gets hit with a rock, uses up a lot of his self-heal, but is still brought low. Looks like we're having a bit of a hard time right now trying to force up through this. The Sigma is just really holding down on this area, along with the Hanzo just kind of spamming down past that bus stop. We do see our wall go out, but the Sigma slips around it. We see an anti-nade from their Ana going onto our Hog. Hanzo builds up his ult and throws it down. Our Roadhog is very separated from the supports and is brought very low. He's not able to get healed through that shield. Now we do see their Celeste being taken down. We see Torb ult coming out, kind of separating the our tank here. Now we're gonna have to force up past taxis if we're gonna want to make any progress, and those shields, we're gonna have to pop those and force him to take them back down before we're able to push up. Now we do see 2 ults of ours going out here. He does get anti and is taken out. Celeste gets a pick on Aseni. Zeppy does get the trade there with Cilantro, but we are forced back. We do see, thankfully, a swap off of the Roadhog. Because playing Roadhog into that Ana is just not going to feel good. He does swap to the Uramatra, which is going to help him force past those shields a little bit, but he's still going to be, with the projectile healing from our Juno, he's going to be forced off of those shields. We do see Zeppy getting a double with those homing rockets. Cilantro working the 9 to 5. Is forced off. Cilantro does not die there. Quite unfortunate there. Gameworm is brought half because he kept re-peeking Hanzo. We do take point, and we got 330. We do have both of our support ults, or both of our DPS ults. We're halfway to a support and halfway to a tank. Dragons comes out for a second time. And there is their Juno ult as well. We are just forced back on that with 3 of us going down. We're pushing up on this, and we get a wall on the tank. Tank does go down. We see a second Torb come out, and Torb does get nanoed, so that is going to be a force to be reckoned with. The anti goes out, takes down our tank, and we have 4 of ourselves going down. It is just Jupiter that is alive right now. We do see Wax forcing that Hanzo back a little bit. We see Wax going up, trying to look for some picks on this high ground here. We do see our tank going down to those dragons. So we are down a tank in this fight. And it looks like our supports are keeping everybody up just enough. Aseni does go down, but our tank is now back. Now he does have his ult. There it goes. And the counter tank ult goes out. Forces him away from forces him into the air, pulling him away from his team, so that does force his ult out. Someone is brought very low, but is able to get out alive there. We do see someone taking down Zeppi, and Cilantro is just kind of living in our backline right now with that turret. Fury is brought down, so they're down an Ana. That's going to be a lot of support utilities that they don't have. Now Aseni with the wall on their tank takes someone down. We do see the Hanzo coming down to try and help. Is brought down as well. We do see another Molten Core come out, but our Juno ult is thrown down there. We do see the speed ring to help them get back onto point faster. We currently have both, we're in another situation of both DPS ults have to support in a tank. They currently have both supports, 1 DPS and about 2/3 on another tank ult. There goes the Juno Hanzo ult coming out. We do see our very own Freeze coming out onto point, trying to create enough space for us to push ourselves on, but a nanoed Sigma is coming onto point. A lot of us are very low here. Fury is taken down. Someone ults again, is taken down. It cancels it. Not able to get his ult fully out. We do see us taking that point there. We do see someone switching back onto the Doomfist. Doomfist caused a lot of problems for us on the previous map. Hopefully we're going to be able to solve those problems now. We do see another Ramatra ult and another Moira ult. Now, we do take down Cilantro, but we are currently down both supports. And there goes tank, so we are fully down and out of the fight. It's just our DPS, and they do get out safe. We do see Moira going down. So we are down to support in this fight. We see the Ramatra ult come out, but he is not able to find anyone with it, and he does go down. We are brought into OT. We're going to have to keep getting onto point. We do see Aseni and the Cryo getting on, but is taken down by a well-timed pulse bomb. from Celeste swapping onto the Tracer. So that is the first round. We pushed it 49-31. Got 2 points out of it.
0-2. Switching sides.
Now with this payload mode,
Match.
SPU is just going to have to push it just far enough past where we got it to. So if we're able to hold up until the essentially the 50-meter mark, then we will win this map, as long as they cannot get as far as we did. Now we do see a swap here. We've got Wax now on the Junkrat, which I personally do not see very often. Hopefully this will work out.
Father said there is authentic Vietnamese food in big cities. What should I try first?
And we do see SPU running a very similar comp to last time. They've got the Ana, Tracer, Reaper, Juno, and Doomfist.
5, 4, 3.
Now they held us at this bridge choke for a pretty long while, but with their hard mobility, they might be able to force past it faster than we were. We do see Ramatra coming back. We've got Tracer back on point. Reaper is also here. Uses TP and Wraith. So he oh, never mind. He must not have used Wraith. But he doesn't have any utilities now. We don't chase. He doesn't die for it. Our tank is fully back on point, so he's no longer under the bridge. So we have given them that bridge space. It is just a Cine holding anywhere near bridge, so they are able to just kind of play up on that fire truck. We do see the tank getting trapped in the Junkrat trap, but doesn't get taken down for it. Celeste is brought low, but is not able to be taken down. Cilantro is down, along with one of their supports. We are currently down at DPS, but they are down, everyone except for their Ana. And the Ana is just kind of sitting on point, and Gameworm staggers her. Almost allowed the team to get back to him, which would have allowed that Ana to survive. Now we do see them swapping onto a Lucio to try and get even more aggression, and our tank does go down along with a Cine. So that is going to be their point. We do not see any swaps so far on our Beavers. And we do see that both supports going down along with our tank here. And Fury is just causing a lot of problems here. We currently have 4, almost 5 ults. They do have Nano, however, along with 75 to their beat. And we do see Gameworm getting antied here. And Tyre goes out, takes down Motto. Freeze goes out as well, allowing the pick on Fury. We do get the pick on their tank as well, and they're just forced back and regrouping.
We must get them off the payload.
We do see a Wraith on, or a TP on, Wraith out. and their Reaper is still just playing in that side room. A beat goes out along with Nano, so that it's both support ults of theirs going out, allowing that Doomfist just enough time to mess around. He does get his ult here, so anytime he's brought low, he's probably going to just look for it. We do see a self-TP essentially from that Cilantro there. Try and survive. Cilantro does go down along with one of their supports there. Someone does go down as well. A good nemesis there. And it is Celeste and Fury right now. Fury does get a sleep out. Fury is taken down. It is just the Tracer. A wall on the Tracer. Tracer does get out and has Pulse Bomb. So that could open a fight with one less squishy there. Asini hitting a nasty headshot on a Celeste there, and the Pulse does not get anyone. Cilantro is brought low. Another great headshot there from Asini, taking down Cilantro. We do see Asini having another freeze. SPU has a minute 30 to push it to the next point. Cine brought low, uses their cryo there. They are down both supports right now, but we are now down both as well. Our tank does have more health, however. But not for long with that Reaper doing Reaper jobs and tank melting. Wax is brought down. We do have both DPS ults. We do see our freeze go out, or was it Ajax? It does appear that it was Ajax. That is extremely unfortunate there. Now we are just kind of staggering on to try and stall for time. But the point is taken. So they've got 2 minutes to push it 50 meters. Now we are very close to both support ults, pretty close to a tank, and we do have a DPS ult. Looks like our Moira is just kind of sitting up here doing damage, trying to get that ult. Beat does go down, and Tire does as well. Beat is taken, the Tire is taken out by the Lucio. We are trying to fight on point. We currently are less than a meter that they have to push it. We do see our Ramatro go out to try and give him a little bit of extra health to try and fight on point, but does go down. And so that is second point to SPU, or second map. Now we do see Game Worm getting the play of the game here. It's probably going to be that triple with the Storm there. There goes Cilantro and Motto and someone. And then I do believe Celeste gets out of that. But yeah, that was a good fight from our Beavers. We did manage to hold them off for a while, but we did unfortunately lose the second map. Now, I'm not entirely sure what this is best of. I think finals might be best of 7. So we might be seeing some more games coming out. But I will absolutely be letting y'all know. And I'm going to throw y'all an intermission screen for now. Alrighty, getting into the game here, we are going to be on Ishbra.
Initiating match.
So this is our third map here. This is push. Big old robot, 2 big old barriers. Push the barrier to your side. Whoever goes furthest wins. Fairly simple premise from push here, but it is one of my favorite game modes, and it is a game mode that my team, BB White, is fairly fond of. And Ishbra is probably, I'd have to guess, the most popular map because it is extremely common in the competitive play for
Ready for battle.
collegiate Overwatch. Now we do see our Beavers going for a Lucio, Orisa, Ana, Reaper, and Asini's probably going to be going. Is going to be going for the Cassidy. Now it looks like we kind of identified what our problems were, and we might be trying to match them. We saw that the Ana was causing a lot of problems, so we're hoping that our Ana will do the same. We do see that they have got a Sombra, which is causing some problems for Zeppy. Zeppy brought super critical, but the Sombra can't finish it off because Asini is there to protect them and takes down Cilantro. We do see their tank getting taken down, but Game Worm is brought pretty low. Cilantro does get slept, does get waken up and brought out. Celeste brought low, but is not able to get taken out. We are currently down both supports. It is just tank fighting on point right now, and they go down. We do see EMP go out, and it takes down Jupiter. Cilantro is brought out for it, but someone takes down both of our DPS. We currently just have no support anymore. It is just tank on point right now, or not on point in the fight. Does use the Orisa ult to try and just force them off of him, and it does work out. It gives him enough time for his team to get back. We see Game Worm just volleying directly into a deflecting Genji. We see our very own Nano go out onto our Orisa. Takes down the Brigitte, brings the Genji down pretty low, but Game Worm is low as well and is pretty separated from his team and is taken out for it. We did see their beat go, our beat go off. So we used both support ults and a DPS ult. We currently only have one ult right now, seeing 2 swaps. We're going on to the Roadhog and the Moira. Blade, in fact, taking Jupiter very low, bringing him out of the fight. Game Worm is taken low, hooks them, and has to reload. Extremely unfortunate. That happens to me every single time that I have ever played Doomfist, or played Roadhog. We do see Game Worm switching onto the Mauga just to try and touch point. Does get on, but the Juno goes out, is going to allow their team to just absolutely force them off of point. Do you see a TP on? And Game Worm brought very low, and that is the end of the map. That is map 3 to SPU.
Play of the game.
We do see a Blade play of the game, taking down a support tank, as well as a snipe on our Reaper there. So yeah, unfortunate push there, but it does make sense. Their team does have a pretty aggressive comp and a very, very aggressive play style, so they would be more suited to push than our sort of brawly pokey team. We did try to go with pretty aggressive, pretty rushy with the initial Lucio pick and the initial like Reaper to try and just TP on there, get some damage out, but we did go down, and that is currently the map down. It does look like we are going for Suravasa on Flashpoint, so I will see y'all there. We are actually taking a 5-minute break, so it will be 5 minutes.
Traveling to Suravasa.
All right, and getting into the game here, it's going to be on Suravasa.
Ready for battle.
Now, we do actually see a swap up. Looks like Motto is now playing tank, and someone is now on DPS.
5, 4,
Very interesting swap up there. And we've got Cilantro and Celeste
flashpoint.
on the supports here. Zeppi's still on the Ana. But it does look like they're Ana through a nasty nade, getting 4 of us there. Now, with their Ana being that much of a problem, and with us almost instantly being forced into a bad spot, you would think that we would go Kiriko. But we aren't. We haven't been the past 3 maps, even though the Ana is just causing so many problems. And once again, we see us being brought low because of that Ana. Motto does get walled off and is taken down, but it is a tank trade there. They do actually have 2 dive DPSs with that Genji and the Venture, so I think that's going to cause a lot of problems for us, especially because I know how much Navy hates Ventures. They just cannot play against Ventures, and we do see that being true with Fury getting a lot of damage out onto them. And we do see 3 ults going out from them, and we match one of them with both Moira's ulting. Gameworm trying to just self-heal onto point, but is taken out.
Next, flashpoint, temple.
We do see us getting up onto point. They are currently on the high right now. Genji is in the back. We see us pulling that Zarya back in. Zard does go down, but an anti-nade brings us low. We do see a Nano go out onto our Roadhog. Fury ulting doesn't get a whole lot out of it. Our Wax does go down to Genji. Zeppi is brought low, taken out along with Aseni. Aseni does get the Blizz out, however. It is currently just our Moira and our tank on point. Moira does go down, so it is just our tank. Solo grab on Gameworm. Gotta feel bad, but it does deny him getting back to his team. So we currently have 3 ults. They have 2. They have a Moira and a Genji. Now we will be probably seeing the Genji ulting our back and taking down our squishies like we did on that Ishpa game. And there goes both of the ults that they had, taking us down, and that is 4 out of 5. And our tank is trying to get out. He's He's essentially just stalling his own death. He staggers out and brought low. There's the TK. Wax is taken out by Fury. Aramora going to the back to try and get onto point. We do see Motto getting slept, but the anti goes out and just deletes Game Worm there.
Next, Flashpoint, Palace.
Once again, hoping, praying, getting on my hands and knees and begging for a Kiriko.
Engaging the enemy.
Now, SPU is playing very separated, but it looks like they might converge back onto point. We do see Game Worm going down to that anti-nade. Wax ulting takes down their tank, but a Genji gets nanoed. It is currently just our supports on right now. Zeppy is Zeppy's 1v1 in the Genji and got pretty close to winning it, but does go down. Now we do have Nano here, and we do have our Blizz, but they have got both DPS ults and tank grab. Now we might be seeing a combo. We're probably going to see a combo of the grab and one of the DPS ults. I know that a grab tectonic usually works pretty well. Now we do see their Genji going down along with Celeste. Fury takes down our Aseni. Their tank is brought low, but the Moira ult keeps them up. It is just our tank on right now and is taken out by that is taken down by the Venture. Venture doing their job, just being an annoyance. No offense to my beloved Venture players out there, all 7 of you. And that is just can't get on point fast enough, and that's the map. 3-0 on Flashpoint, bringing us to 4-0.
Play of the game.
Currently. There's the play of the game on with the Genji there, the nanoed Genji. But yeah, that's in the best of 7s, 4-0. That's the night. So yeah, we saw some good plays from our Beavers there. But we did go down to SPU. Very unfortunate there, but second place in the division is not too bad. So they did end up second place Division D. Very exciting for our Beavers there. Unfortunately, we couldn't get first, but that's unfortunately how it pans out. So that is going to be tonight. Hope y'all had a hope you guys enjoyed the stream. Hope y'all have a nice weekend. Happy Easter to whomever celebrates that. And I will see you